Messages.
Hi, Billy. It's Jessica over here at Larson Cadillac. Wanted to call and let you know we finally got your car all ready for you. If you want to give me a call back at 253-242-4049, I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.
So we're headed to Cadillac. We're going to pick up the Escalade and we're going to give it a test drive, see how she feels. I'll keep you guys posted on how she drives, any concerns or any problems after the repairs. So in the last video I made of the Escalade actually breaking down, I appreciate everyone's comments. So I appreciate all the feedback, the new subscribers. Thanks for watching, guys. Most of you guys called it. It was the lifters, and in this case it looks like some bent push rods. Some of these comments on YouTube, guys, some of you guys absolutely hate the Escalade, and for me, I still like it. Yeah, it broke down, which I'm not too happy about, but it's under warranty. They're gonna repair it. I don't know how she's gonna drive after the repairs, but I'll keep you guys posted. You know, that's part of this journey. I go through quite a bit of vehicles. It's rare that I keep a vehicle more than a year. You guys have seen the channel before. In the past 3 years, I think we've been through maybe 6 or 7 different vehicles, some brand new, some used, but that's what I enjoy doing. I love cars. I love driving new things. I get bored pretty quick. I had a Jeep Wrangler JL. I swapped over to a Tundra a couple years later, a 2022 Tundra. I bought that brand new because I wanted the new body style. I owned that for about a year, maybe a year and a half, and then I swapped over to a Ford Raptor. I've owned all 3 generations of the Ford Raptor. And then I swapped over to F-250 because I wanted to try the new Super Duty. Again, I brought that brand new because I wanted to try the new body style. And then we got a Grand Cherokee for a little bit, just for a commuter, and then we swapped to the new latest 3rd gen Raptor, and now we have the Escalade. So I go through quite a bit of vehicles just because I love driving new things. That's what this channel is all about, is my life on road, motorcycles. I still think the Escalade is a beautiful machine. I mean, where else are you gonna find like that amount of room and that style? It's absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful truck. But you know, with that comes some risk with the 6.2 engine. I had to find out the hard way, but it is what it is. We'll see how long I keep it. You know, if the repairs go good, it's still under warranty, right? I'm someone who's pretty risky. I'm okay taking some risk as long as I'm protected. So it's under warranty. I'm not too concerned. I still think it's one of the most beautiful, like, 3rd row SUVs, full-size SUVs out there. So if you guys haven't already, subscribe. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated on the Escalade. We'll see how long we'll keep it. Maybe we'll keep it for 3 months, 6 months, a year, and then maybe we'll swap to something else. But one of the comments I read was pretty hilarious. The guy was like, you know nothing about cars. Is that an Audi in your garage? If you get a brand new Escalade after this one, you're a fool, or something along those lines. But part of me wants to just buy the new 25 Escalade just to shut that guy up. But no, I'm kidding. It's I do want the new Escalade just for the interior. I think the interior is pretty awesome. I was hesitant to get the new one just because I like the older generation. It's kind of the same generation, just a mid-year update. But I like the headlights for this generation better than the new one. But the new look's starting to grow on me. So I don't know, maybe when they start getting some new Escalades in stock without these crazy markups, we'll swap to the brand new 2025 Escalade to try it out. It's the same engine, right? Same 6.2 engine. Could have the same lifter failure problems, but part of me wants to own the new one. I've seen some reels of these new Escalades rolling down the street, and they just look pretty badass. So stay tuned. We're about to get to Cadillac here. Pulling up to Cadillac here. Let's see if we can see it out here in the bay. It might still be in the shop. Yeah, I don't see it. I think it's still in the shop. So I'm waiting for this dealership to get the new 25 Escalades too, because I really want to see one in person. They have a bunch in Bellevue, but I think those are marked up pretty high. It's the bougie area of Washington, if you guys know Washington at all. All right, guys. So I don't know if I need to leave my rental paperwork here or not. I'll check in with the service advisor, but we'll head in and see what's what. Yeah, I hated that Malibu. But GM will only allow you to. Oh, I think I see my Escalade. I see you parked out on the side there.
Okay, thank you. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I just need the Hertz key, and then that will go back to them.
Awesome.
And we did all the extensions, everything.
Okay.
So yeah, we did the valve lifters and the right bank.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
It was quite extensive work. It did take quite a bit longer. He was working on a lot of big projects all at the same time too, though. So
I was worried that there'd be like damage to the block or the camshaft.
No, actually, everything is good. We took it on several test drives.
Okay.
We did a couple good cold starts.
Sweet.
So you are all good to go. I'm going to
Awesome.
just get a signature from you right there, please.
Cool.
So did you ever make it up to, you were going to Crystal or White Path?
I was going to Crystal, yeah.
Did you ever make it up there after bringing it down here?
No, I ended up leaving all my snowboard gear inside in the rig, so I'm like, I'll just wait till it's repaired. So.
Oh.
So cool, so you guys drove it, no issues with the...
Yep.
Okay,
Everything's
awesome.
good. It was really weird because we can see in the warranty history where they did the left bank.
Right.
And then the right bank, just warranty won't cover it if there's not a problem.
I hear you, okay.
And so...
Cool. But I mean, if anything like does happen further, I'm still under the powertrain warranty.
You're
okay.
still under manufacturer's warranty, powertrain warranty, and then on that right bank, you're gonna have a parts and labor warranty with us too.
Sweet, very cool.
So, all right, Billy, let me make sure I get the tag out for you.
I'm gonna wait till you guys get your 25 ESVs, and I'll probably trade it in. But
We got the IQ.
yeah, I saw the IQ.
Oh,
I'm not a
okay.
huge fan of electric.
Yeah,
so.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
All right, we did not wash the outside. We did vacuum the inside. It's
Cool.
too cold for the outside.
Yeah.
It tends to scratch a little bit.
No worries,
So.
all good.
All right.
Cool, awesome, thank you, Jessica.
If you have any questions, give me a call.
Yeah.
And after that closes, you might get a survey from General Motors.
Yeah.
Just let them know how I did, okay?
Yeah, for sure, we'll do.
I appreciate it.
Awesome, thanks, Jessica.
Bye,
Yeah.
Billy.
See ya. Escalade is back in my hands. Just gonna set the stuff over here. Just a quick peek. Make sure my snowboard and all my gear's safe. I was kind of concerned about that, so cool. So snowboard, all my boots, helmet, everything's still in the rig. I was on my way to Crystal Mountain. So really excited to get my gear back. We'll go ahead and take it for a spin and see how she rides or drives. All right, guys, so they washed the interior. It does smell nice in here. We got everything repaired. So let's take a look at everything that was done. So perform quality, Larson inspection, okay. So here's what I said. Customer stated going to Crystal Mountain. I'm glad they captured that. Vehicle died. Temp dropped down to 23 degrees and then all warning lights came on. Vehicle died before customer felt a knocking and vibration. Yep, that's pretty much what happened. Let's see. So basically, let's look what they did. So bank replacement. So valve lifters on the right, that's what they ended up replacing. Everything's covered in warranty, didn't pay a dime. It looks like they replaced, let's see, as far as parts were concerned, guide, basket, bolt, seal, gasket, seal, pipe, gasket, pipe. Let's see, online repair, valve lifters right, bank replacement. Let's see what else we got in here. Like a full oil change, OW20. Some people even recommended I go OW30, but I'm going with OEM recommendations due to this thing being under warranty. So verified knocking vibration for vehicle, pulled current codes, engine misfire detected, cylinder 6 misfire found, bulletin, blah blah blah. Describe the same issue. Use stethoscope to trace noise to right bank cylinder. Remove valve cover and inspected valve train while engine cranking and found cylinder 6 rockers not moving. Remove rockers and found push rods bent and starting to bend. Vehicle has failed valve lifters on cylinder 6 and will need to replace the right bank lifters. Then retested operations. Remove right bank cylinder head. Verify both cylinders 6 lifters to have come apart due to failed springs in the retaining pins that hold the hydraulic part of the injector together. Replace all right bank lifters, guides, the 2 bent push rods, and reinstall assembly cylinder head with new head gasket and bolts. I'm hoping you guys can make that out. I'm just reading this just in case you guys can't. Following service and for procedures, perform oil change, vacuum Cooling system repaired, codes, test drove vehicle, verified all operated properly. So cool. So they test rode it already. I was concerned that they just fixed it. But I went back in there. I went back in there after I just picked up the vehicle. I had a few more questions, and I chatted with Jessica for about another 10-15 minutes, and she went into more detail about everything that they did. They took some pictures and they showed me that. Unfortunately, I don't have them to show you. They went over the vehicle numerous times, made sure it drove good, and they wouldn't release it back to me if it still had problems. They said that their repairs is under warranty, so as far as their parts, labor, and repairs they just did, that's covered. So if there's any issues, take it back to them and they will repair it again if necessary for free. Hopefully I don't need to do that, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna start it up, the first startup after the repairs. Let's see if I can crack this window. And here it goes. I'm gonna be really quiet. Well, it sounds good. Just gonna pop the hood here to take a peek. All right, let's take a look at this engine here. Just because I'm OCD. All right, so we got the engine case on, so you guys can't really see anything, but I definitely don't hear that knock anymore, because it was knocking like on the mountain, guys. It was knocking, and just walking around the vehicle, it looks like that noise is gone, so it's good. So when he was driving it up on the truck, I was like right here when the vehicle was driving up. I could, that knocking was super distinct, and it was those lifters. So looks like they got it repaired. So one quick appreciation shot of the Escalade on 24s. Come on, it's a beautiful rig, guys. I don't know why you guys are hating so much. Well, some of you guys absolutely hate this thing, but I think it's a gorgeous truck, or SUV, whatever you want to call it. Body on frame. I'm calling it a truck just because I've had trucks all throughout this channel, and I don't know, this thing can carry a lot more than my truck could. All right, guys, let's take it for a spin. So far it feels good. That vibration is gone. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, we're taking this thing on the highway. I think my conversation enhancement thing is on, because it sounds trippy in here. If you guys don't know, the Escalade has a conversation enhancement mode where it picks up your voice and pushes it out through the speakers, and it's kind of funky. Okay, turned it off. But we're taking this thing on the highway because I really want to put it through some paces here before we call it good. They don't have any new 25s yet. I'm waiting for the new 25 ESV. There's the rental. Bye-bye. I will not miss that thing. So some of you guys commented on the last video, get a tune, remove the AFM, the active fuel management, whatever makes it go from a V8 to like a V1 or a V2. Shutting down the cylinders to help save fuel economy. All that tech is what apparently causes the mistiming and lifter failure, and the valve timing is off. Some of you guys mentioned that, but I don't know, does that mess with the warranty, the factory warranty at all? Let me know it down in the comments below, because like, I'm not a huge fan of the auto stop function. I usually turn that off just because I don't really like it when it shuts off at the light. What I think is hilarious is when some people say, get a Toyota, it's going to be the most reliable vehicle. Like, I had the new Tundra. I had the brand new generation Tundra. That thing died on me in the middle of the street as well. And now they're recalling all the engines. So it's not just GM, okay? It's not just Cadillac. It's not just this manufacturer. All manufacturers will have their issues, especially if you buy a new generation vehicle. You're gonna run into bugs. That's just the facts, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay trying new generation vehicles because I like driving new vehicles. I'm okay with that risk. But so you're gonna have issues, but there are a lot of keyboard warriors out there saying, oh man, you bought a, oh man, your vehicle sucks, you don't know what you're doing. It's like, come on, come on guys, give me a break here. Got the idiot Mazda riding my ass right now. I'm gonna check. I want to check brake his ass, but I don't want to get another car accident. I don't want this car to go in for more repairs. I waited 2 weeks for this thing, so okay. He backed off. He backed off. Oh man, I'm not trying to road rage right now, boys. Okay, so what? We're going 63. It's driving really good, no issues. Okay, I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna keep driving it for another 30 minutes or so, and I'll be back. Guys, about 30 minutes into the ride so far. I got on the gas quite a few times, and it's driving good. No issues. That vibration is completely gone. That noise is completely gone. It looks like they got it repaired. It drives smooth as ever. Drives like a Cadillac. So really happy so far with the repairs. I will keep you guys posted the longer I own this on any issues that may come up post repairs. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I got a mod coming up for the Escalade, some caliper covers that I'm really excited about. I know there's a lot of mixed emotions about caliper covers, but these are red. I think they look pretty good. We're going to slap them on the Escalade, so stay tuned. We'll put those on, and I'll keep you guys posted on anything that comes up with the Escalade, and we'll see how long we keep it. Maybe we'll keep it for another year, maybe 3 months. We'll see when the new 25 comes out. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already, and drop a comment down below if I should trade this in for the new 25 or get the new Raptor. I'm kind of waiting on the 2026 Raptor. I want to see what the new generation design looks like. I'm hoping 2026 is when they do a new redesign, and I'm hoping the new redesign is better than the 24s and 25s. Not a huge fan of what they did to the grille on the new Raptors. It just looks smaller, not as wide anymore. 21 and 23 are still my favorite year Raptor, and I've owned them all, guys. I had the first generation V8 Raptor, had the second generation V6 Raptor, had the new third generation Raptor with the complete redesign. So we'll wait for the new fourth generation, what they're going to call it. I don't really consider 24 and 25 the fourth generation. It's just a mid-year refresh, kind of what they're doing with the 25 Escalade. So stay tuned to the channel. Keep you guys posted on any Escalade updates. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, guys, so Escalade is back in the garage. Safe trip home. Ride's great. So stay tuned for some more videos. Got these brake calipers here, these brake caliper covers that I will show in an upcoming video, but quick shot of the wheel and these covers, quick preview of them here. I think these will look really good on the rig, so stay tuned. We'll get these installed in an upcoming video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys on a future video.